So if the video was like 8 minutes long, I would have to write that video. I would write that code in less than 8 minutes or whatever the video was. It's actually a little shorter than that because I had to listen to the problem statement, right? But as soon as he started talking, I would start typing because I would say, okay, this is a problem where I'm going to need like, this type of scale, and there's going to be this many variables. I'm going to need this many loops, and you really can't do probabilities without having a lot of nested loops, right? So you have to keep track of all your nested loops and all that, and then you also have to determine how many iterations you're going to do, because when you brute force something, you have to do enough iterations to converge on the answer, right? Like if you need to go to the fourth decimal digit, you need to run a lot more iterations to kind of get closer to that convergence, right? Or at least converge into the answer that he comes up with, right? But that was one of the exercises I used to do. And again, that was like during like a really dedicated like period of I'm building my skills, right? Like I'm admitting that I don't know enough to be a data scientist. So this is what I'm going to do to build my skills. And I used to do that. And that was like a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. It was super challenging. I beat him a couple of times, right? Like, it's tough, but you feel like really good when you get one, right? Because it's not easy. But if you guys want to think about that, that's one of the exercises I used to do. You're probably not going to do that on your first day, right? But you can sit there and you can write the code for whatever he's trying to teach via math. That is possible. And it's fun.